she's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax!
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai Drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And there will be a coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
So ruthless.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Didn't go to plan for Jax. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Valkyria retaliates.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago,
these two trading one blow after another.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Ooh!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Lyra looking to finish Nia. Can she pull out the amazing ups?
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects.
And that took Nia down.
Two. A You got to give it. Oh! Suicide dive!
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Oh, Hurricanrana.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. Up high.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
She gets put in the corner.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please. Look at this serious combination of strikes. Oh, a shot to the back of the neck.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And it appears that the crowd is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't... Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnake's music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
What a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that. Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Austin had that one scouted. Escape that in a hurry. Dominating shoulder tackle.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
Taunting his opponent with that metal shovel.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Cobra clutch. Got it cinched in.
Fading fast.
And the Russian leg sweep.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
No stick impact. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. But right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Yeah, looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he tosses him back in now.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
Kicks out. He still has life.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Countered into a power slam. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. Hello. Oh, man.
Close fist connects. Oh, he flips that around. Countering each other again and again.
Back and forth we go. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Looks like a hockey puck's just broken out.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
They are
Rapid fire shots. Power superstar backing down.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
But those aren't self-imposed labors, Cole. Those labors are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
A string of counters. Find some payback with their own reversal.
Stone Cold. Uh-oh.
And Rikishi with a counter.
Boom.
And all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Great wherewithal there.
And he needed that badly.
Could be exactly the fire starter the rattlesnake needed.
Into the snap suplex.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Fights Rikishi back.
Haymaker connects.
Back into the ring here.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
He grabbed a shovel. He is looking to do as much damage as humanly possible here.
Watch out.
Bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Goodness. DDT. Austin in a state of distress now.
Rikishi show any remorse.
Clothesline. And he goes crashing to the outside. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Real European uppercut.
Clearing up on announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous.
Heading back to the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Austin with the stunner. Austin got all of it.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. He's able to reverse it.
Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here.
Rikishi is all business now.
Everything he can do to create space here.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Making the climb to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Knee drop. He's got it down. Here we go. The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. Well, this match is now all over our announce area.
Well, this won't be good.
Side Russian leg sweep. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
He saw that one coming. And Rikishi evades that.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Carefully measured.
Goes for the pin.
The end could be near.
And a kick out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Able to slip away.
We talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stop the tar out of somebody than that. Austin dodges that one, and he now slides back into the ring. Oh man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
The Russian leg sweep. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand it. Kick lands. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Step ahead there.
Vicious. A show of confidence from Rikishi. Ouch.
Nice counter by Austin. And slides back into the ring. Stepping out of the ring here.
Oh, that's going to leave more than just a mark.
He just flipped the script there.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, Fez press, and then
Austin with a Fez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. They're going to continue this in the WWE Universe.
Doesn't want to spend any more time with the fan base. He's taking this thing back toward the ring now.
And there's a sigh of relief from the crowd.
Leaving the crowd now, getting back into the ringside area.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Oh, he scouted that one. And he has an answer for Rikishi.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat. Thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Rikishi finds his target with that one. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn it.
And Rick, I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
He's heading back to the ring. Pow! What a shot. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
2 count. Oh, he kicked out.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
Rikishi is a man on a mission. Haymaker after haymaker. Oh!
The fight is on, and it's furious.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Who will break first? That is the question. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar back and forth, blow for blow, just team up on them. That will leave you stunned. Stone Cold Steve Austin, there's press and a pin, shoulders down.
The Rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. What a counter! And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes, and a pin. This might do it.
No early kick out.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
And Austin's plans failed there. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
Watching! And evades the attack.
Ah, the reversal by Rikishi.
Oh, gets put into the barricade.
Punishing power slam.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Axe handle finds its target.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Rikishi finds his
to the gut.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Looking to explore things ringside now.
He's grabbed a shovel, and this match just took a sadistic turn.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Shovel wrapped around the head. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. And he gets set back into the ring. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Why is there a hockey stick under the ring? And Rikishi evades that.
And now Austin ragdolled to the outside. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Sits straight into the barricade. Face first off the barricade.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business. He might have him.
A kick out at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Effective dodge there.
Taking this match to the outside.
He wants this fight on the outside. Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
And now he's back into the ring. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Now heading outside.
Oh, my Lord. We can call that high sticking. Just one right, and the other can't be stopped.
These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Aubrey crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
The Rattlesnake's being picked apart. No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
All right, he's got to refocus.
And Rick, I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough for him. Austin wants to put
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Goes for the pin. Rikishi somehow defangs the Rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle. Always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John
energy in this arena is palpable.
These competitors know exactly what's on the line. Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got. Head down to the gut. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. You see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but the cover, we're going to shut this down.
Immediately powers out.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Cena with a face buster. Cena with a shoulder tackle. And in comes Big Match John.
Don't throw a punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
Cena plans in motion.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his
up high.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer. Every counter being answered with another. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Super clothesline. Super kick.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Flatliner.
Man, face first.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Knew what was coming there.
Whoa, monkey flip.
I love it.
You can't see him, but you will feel this.
The five-knuckle. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Got it. No, just a two.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Effective counter. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
He almost got caught by that one.
Flatline!
Oh, man, face first. Oof! Cena telegraphed that. Overhand connects.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Propped up it.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly. Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Back elbow completely cuts them off. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Here it comes!
Oh, Samoan spike!
Can the champ recover from that?
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier. What a shot! An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
What a press slam!
Will Cena conquer the undefeated Umaga? Cena hoisting them up from behind into position.
Attitude adjustment.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
A kick out.
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
And now Cena can't waste any time. That wasn't the outcome he expected, but he has to remain the aggressor.
Cena and Umaga are out of control. Here it comes!
Samoan spike!
The challenger comes up big.
New champion! An undefeated champion!
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
And incredibly...
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check... Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me.
3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this. Boom!
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Takes out the knee. Into STO. Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this.
Stop right to the gut. And Razor's confident.
Watch out.
And he retaliates.
Ooh, man. Elbow drop right on point. Man, what a clothesline.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings. Might not. Uh-oh. Going for the ride. Into the torsion rack. This takes a tremendous amount. Sharp jabs to the back of the skull, and he's out of the submission. Oh, man. Razor took his head off.
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will...
Back in the ring.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
And Wrench in the arm. Hook line. Great athleticism. Knee strike. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
This could be the end of the night for Rosie. He breaks the ref's count after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Vicious right forearm.
That's using your head.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Oh.
Pump handle locked in. Death Valley driver. That's it. 3-minute warning are done. 2.
What in the world? Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3.
Millimeters. What's the tally of how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Turns it around. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a lot of tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Oh, what a headbutt. He's in a bit of agony now.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
He gets back into the ring.
Boom! What a forearm! Goes into the corner.
What a punch!
Can only hold on for so long now.
Pump handle locked in. Death Valley driver.
AOP might have just passed their final testament.
2 count. AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're hit hard and straight into the pin.
Easily kicks out of that one. He got a little too confident with that one.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Ooh, what a headbutt.
And they were just sent flying on that one. His stamina is getting tested here. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
This is what we expect out of Extreme. Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
He is going to take this match as long.
Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
He's able to kick out before 2.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Rezar avoids that one. Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh, what a response.
Ooh. What the leg? Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Stomping. Ouch.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to
thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, saw what was coming and answers with the clothesline.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot. Slamming their opponent into place. Curious to see what's coming next. From the second rope. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Full speed running body press.
Razor gets fended off. He's about to become the chairman.
Uh-oh.
Powerbomb. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Samoan drop. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
There's two. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
And no defense help Razor on that exchange.
Yeah, Rosie was confident going on the attack.
Crusher, perfect backbreaker.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
And he tosses it back in now. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg. He's headed out to the ringside area. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of supers.
He can do it here. And he manages to kick out in one.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Wow. Forearm all across the face.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Incoming!
Off the top rope, a diving hammer strike.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Oh, that hurt in the chest. Back into the ring now. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And he's gone with the ladder, which is a risky choice no matter how you use it.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings. Oh, what a kick.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match. Boom! Flying. Agonizing.
Aiken avoids the attack.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And Rosie took a well-placed hit there.
Yeah, Aiken looked confident going on the attack.
Rosie now on the offensive.
Back into the ring.
Look out!
Uh-oh. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't get to the sky
and completely missed the mark.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
And that prevents Rosie's attack. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Oh, no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Side slam.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match.
Cover here. Is it enough? Making the save there.
Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out! Splash!
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO. From the top. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
And now looking even worse for wear.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
What's he open to find down there? And now thrown back into the ring.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. Smart strategy, attack the knee. The WWE Universe is put.
Into the cover.
The feet.
This could do it for the win. This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
You gotta be kidding me.
Back elbow right on the side of the face, and another.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keeps upping the ante on each other.
And there's another focused attack to his head.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Throwing down the quick.
Shoulders down. Rezar might be down for the count.
No idea where this one's heading.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Bang! And just in time, he gets out of there.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
On a stomp.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Sent right into the corner.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Face full of turnbuckle.
Bam! Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
DDT.
And now it also looks like Rosie is bleeding after that exchange. Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing right backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents. But I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
He's looking a little worn down now.
This is the reality of this stipulation. He knew the attacks were going to come hard and fast.
Agonizing. Lifted and completely helpless here. Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed. Oh, the face!
And Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Kendo stick to the skull.
And he turned it around.
All the way up.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
This is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible. The end was in sight.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 300 into the pin. Can he get him here? Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
His body has to be racked with pain.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
Razor looking powerless to every attack.
AOP has no answer for the havoc coming from 3-minute warning.
Razor cuts him off.
He's able to take a stand,
but will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Oh no, he's in the line of danger now.
Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere. Boom.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
He's looking to do some serious harm. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Taking things back into the ring.
Wrench in the arm. Clothesline.
Has an answer for Akam. Planning something big here.
Clothesline.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the
takeoff.
Range. Going for the pin for the win. Breaks the close count.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Placed him in the corner here.
This superstar has control of their opponent, driving them down canvas. Well, what's next? From the middle row.
A huge splash.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their...
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules. And another. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.